Every time I've spoken to you, you've said we've been in the game and we've run them close. Today, possibly wasn't like that.
I think, if I'm being honest, I think we have been. I think in the first half, direct play, there was a couple of opportunities for him. It was banged on our back line. Hawkins won the header inside, and we never got round and picked up. The goals just the way we've been. It's just so poor.
Soft goals.
Soft goal again. You know, we speak about it, we know the threat's coming. We clear the first phase, it goes out, and then it comes back in. It looks like we've got two players going for one ball, and Hawkins, who's the threat, is 6 yards from our goal and taps it in. You know, that's just, you don't get goals like that, so it's poor defending. You know, when people go on about formations and players and this and that, you know, the same team give a real good account of themselves last Saturday and should have won the game. You know, so you just keep ripping it up and trying different things. We tried different things, personnel, formations, set plays for, set plays against. But the goal we can see that's been an Achilles heel. The second one I can't really remember, but I do think that we should have probably scored at the other end before they got in. But, you know, we're not getting it right at that end. We're creating opportunities, we're not hitting the target, we're not getting the final pass right. So I don't think if you look at possession and shots on target, and that would probably come out on top without looking at it. But we lose the game 2-0. Because ultimately, as I say, if you go on about should be playing in, make that subs, make subs area, do this formation, that formation, it all boils down to we haven't been good enough. It's as simple as that. I took over the club in a difficult position, tried our best, but we haven't been good enough. That's why we're losing the games that we lose, so that's where I'm at.
Sounds a bit defeatist there, Jim.
The emotions of the game catches up with you. I'm a human being. I don't want to be taking the stick. You know, we're in 1-0, we're on the front foot, we started the second half better. You can see the goal. You know, I know I've been in the game a long time. As soon as that second one goes in, there's a lot of hostility towards me, you know, because I'm the manager and I carry the can. It's my team. Well, it's not my team, is it? It's my team as it is now, but I've inherited a team. And I'm just low, but character I am. We've got to go again Tuesday because Stockport will be waiting to throw the boot in with it. So I've come in relatively early after the game here. So I'm caught in emotions of it all. I'm a human being.
I mean, it's interesting because after Leighton Orient Tuesday night, the fans who were there stood and applauded your players off the field. Tonight, they booed you off the field. So you're right, it's emotions, it's different emotions, isn't it?
It isn't, you know. They've been starved. You know, it's been a difficult time. I took over at a difficult time. The club's had a difficult couple of years, lost good players and off-field issues, etc., etc. Haven't been strong enough here. As I say, we've tried our best, we've done everything. You know, you can go on about this, that and the other, but ultimately we haven't been good enough. But football has that knack of, you know, can change in one moment. You know, if it's a cross there, it's at the crossbar again and come down. It was just, it usually just drops right to our lads who headed in from a yard, and suddenly we're back in the game. We have a couple of other opportunities to get back in. We're on the front foot. I personally thought we were the better side second half, but then we just give it a cheap goal away after we should have been back on level terms because we have a great opportunity at the other end. They break down our left there right, and suddenly it's in the back of our net and it's 2-0, and the game becomes tough then. You know, they've invested really well. They've got some good experienced pros. They see the game out. You know, they get the dark arts right. They, you know, take the time, etc. Away from home. The job's done in their regards. In that respect, we keep puffing and puffing, but I can understand everyone's emotions. I can understand the you know, the criticism that I'll take. But as I say, I've took over the club at a difficult time. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. They can have a go at me all they want. You know, that's life. Yeah. I know that's why when you're in the game, you realise that you've got to have thick skin. You know, so I take all that, but you know, we haven't been good enough.
So how do you turn it? Can you turn it? The fans will want to know. You know, there's still quite a lot of games to go.
Yeah, I'm just about to say, I'm caught in the emotions of it. Big game against one of the teams in and around us. They're all big games. This game's no bigger than the last one against Leighton Orient and the next one against Stockport. I'm just caught in the emotions of it all. But I'm not the type to come in now when we're back in and be doom and gloom. I'm just flat tonight. It hurts me. I wanted to do so much better, but ultimately we haven't been good enough. But you know, there's no way, you know, until you're mathematically, I can't throw the towel in 100%. You know, if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm, you know, for the run that we've been on, you know, you could really, you know, I could not be in a job. It's as simple as that, because we haven't won enough games and we're bottom of the league. But I just keep going. It's as simple as that. But ultimately, we've got to get the basics right, and that's what it is. The goals we concede. Long ball the other night, second phase of a set play. Today, long throw, cleared the first phase, not getting locked onto the next one. Yeah, we've had a little bit of bad luck in previous games, but we haven't defended one box good enough. That was typified by the first goal today. Their star man, big signing for them. How can you leave them 6 yards from your goal just to tap it in? It's just bizarre. And that's where I mean we haven't been good enough. And going the other way, we've created opportunities, we've got into good areas, you know, but it's baffling. I just look at, I mean, when I was at the level before, I've looked at certain bits, and I went through some set plays the other day with regards to how we can score them, never mind defend them. And it comes down to desire, it comes down to people timing the run, getting on the end of things, putting their head on it, reacting to second balls, getting the delivery right, and we just come short in all them areas. So we've just got to keep grafting, keep fighting, keep battling away. As I say, it's very difficult. I carry the can, it's my responsibility. I'm the manager at the club. But yeah, I'm low tonight. But in life, if you feel sorry for yourself, I keep saying this, there's always someone waiting to throw the boot in on you. And you know, I've got to be up and at them, and I've got to, you know, the players have got to reflect that. It's as simple as that. We've got to come out again on Tuesday at home. Everyone's got to have a go. Fans have been brilliant since I've been here. Yeah, I can understand the frustrations, I can understand the criticism. You know, they pay the money, it's their club. You know, they'll delay the frustration in that regard and their anger. But come Tuesday night, we've got to go again, and they've got to get behind us, and we've got to try our best, and whatever team goes out to try and win. So, but as I say, that's where we're at. You can look at, you know, moments in games, formations, subs, set plays, whatever. We haven't defended one box good enough all season, and at the other end, we get into good areas, but we haven't worked the keeper enough. You know, we haven't chose the right pass. We haven't bit of end product. We're hitting the first man when it's on to find a pass, or we're shooting when it's on to pass, or we're passing when it's on to shoot, or we take that extra touch and it comes away from us, or we play a pass, you know, for someone to go onto the ball into the box and it's slightly behind. It's all those little bits and pieces that we haven't got right, you know. So, but you got to keep believing, got to hope that it clicks, and it can happen. Football is like that. It takes one game, even a little fluky 1-0 win. I'd love to come off here and go with smash and grab that one, or we've rolled our luck. I haven't done that all season, but we need a result. We need a result quickly, and if you do get one, it can give you a little shot in the arm and a little bit of hope, and that's what we're striving for. That's what we're hoping for. Hopefully that's Tuesday.